So my godfather, your your cousin's husband is my godfather, and your cousin is my godmother.
Mm-hmm.
He's a really smart guy. He's a wise man too, and he gave you a clinic on how to hug. You're not good at hugging. You still have room to grow. Remember when my auntie, your sister, came over like about a week ago, and she gave us hugs, and she said that you got better at hugging because you had seen my godfather, and he had given you that clinic since the last time you'd seen your sister. Remember?
Well,
That was right there on the
yeah,
steps.
but I think
She's a patter. She will go and she'll give you a nice hug, and she'll go, and she'll pat you on the back. And he goes, "No, that is not how you hug people." He's like, you know, those are people that they throw a hug on you, they pat you on the back like 2, 3 times, and they let go. Or there's other people that pat you on the, they don't pat you, they do a little rub, and they go
yeah.
1,
Well,
2, 3, and they let go.
I again.
He said you're supposed to go wrap your arms around the person, and then you hold them for a 2 to 3 second count.
Well,
But I think two is not enough. I think you gotta go three,
well, I
four,
don't.
five, and then you let go.
Well, you see again, you
I like that hug.
you are buying into the
He's a psychologist.
Well, you're buying into the stereotype. When I hug someone, if I my how I hug them is what I'm feeling inside of me. If I'm hugging you really tight, I don't.
That is a physical affirmation of how you feel.
Right. So, I am not going to hug a stranger or just somebody who I see once a year, even if it's my cousin, very passionately, if that's not how I feel. And that's what I think a hug is. So I don't go saying, okay, I'm hugging, so I'm going to say, let me hold somebody a certain way and count to 10. I'm just, and that's, because I want to portray something. If I hug you very loosely and not tight, and when I hug someone, that's my emotion. If I'm not feeling you, if I don't like you at that moment, I'm gonna hug you how I feel. So
your hug is indicative of
my feelings, what I feel. So
your hugs can gauge, they can ebb and flow.
Yes.
So you're gonna hug. So I moved to LA. Let's say I moved to LA in 4 months or something like that, right? I'm about to get on the plane. You're gonna give me a nice big hug because you don't know when you're gonna see your son again, right?
Because you're going away and I'm sad.
Mm-hmm.
When I see you again, I hug you very tight. Oh, I see you again.
Mm-hmm. But if it's so now it's like this. It's your birthday, and I got you some lotion from like Sephora. Ah, thank you. Here you go.
Right, exactly. That's how it is. So I am I'm not very, I don't know. Maybe I'm transparent, meaning that you can.
I think so.
You can see. I don't try to hide my feelings because I do not care too much of what people think. So I don't go around with rules in my head or like, okay, when you're shaking someone's hand, make sure you squeeze it.
You're not so much for social conventions,
right? No, I mean, it's because I really don't care too much of what people think. I am.
It doesn't mean so much.
No.